Hey, thanks for watching another video. Today I'm going to show you a couple ways you can make a panorama in Photoshop. I'm using Photoshop CS6. You can do it in the newer versions of Photoshop, and you can actually do it in Photoshop Elements, which is the basic version of Photoshop. First way to do it is come to File, Automate, and Photo Merge. Then you just browse for your files and select them. Another way you can do it is come over here to Bridge, which is the photo viewer organizer for Photoshop, and select your pictures. Now first, real quick, I'm going to show you the before and after I did of the series of pictures. This is the original NEF RAW file from my Nikon D610, and this is after I ran it through Camera Raw. You can also do the same thing with Lightroom. So this is one picture, and I turned it into this. Zoom in and see pretty good detail in there. Okay, get rid of that, and I'm going to select the pictures. Select from there to there. You can push Shift to select from one point to another. And go ahead and deselect the panorama I took and the before and after pictures. Okay, now for the photo merge, you go to Tools, Photoshop, and Photo Merge. We'll bring up Photoshop and basically just push OK. You can choose to have it do vignette removal, which I do sometimes, and geometric distortion correction, which I rarely use. For now, we're just going to blend the images together. So now it's going to bring all these in. It's going to read each picture and bring them in. Alright, now that it has imported all the raw files, it's now aligning each of the pictures. And next up is blending. Okay, now that it has properly aligned all of the images, it is blending all the pictures together into the final panorama. Okay, and now it has merged the panorama successfully. As you can see, it's put a mask on each picture to make a seamless composition. Now I'm going to just go ahead and flatten the image by pushing Control, Shift, and E. I'll merge them all together and flatten the image. Now I can go ahead and crop. I choose to use a selection and transform the selection, but you can use the crop tool right here. Just push C on your keyboard to get the crop menu. And I have a short key for cropping as well. I set two short keys, one for the transforming selection and one for cropping. Push Control and D to deselect. Command and D on a Mac. Okay, so now what a lot of times I do, I'll do a little bit more correction, just a little bit. Now once I'm done in Photoshop, done with photo merging in Photoshop, I should say. A lot of times, if it's just a simple skyline like this, I can just make a selection, feather it by about 10 pixels, refine the edge. I'm going to shift the edge down a little so it doesn't make a weird line on the horizon. Now I can go ahead and finish up with my levels on the ground. or whatever I need to do. Okay, and now once I'm done with the ground, I will select the inverse and do the sky. And deselect. Now I'll just go back to where I finished cropping it, which would be right there, and deselected. And I'll push Control and Z to go back to what I just did, and you can see what the levels did to the sky and the ground. So there is the finished panorama. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. See you later.